inductees alphabetically are Don Bafus, Larry Davenport, Clay Gray, Lenoy. First presentation will be to Don Bafus. One of the most versatile athletes in Raider history, Bafus played professional baseball in the Chicago White Sox and Brooklyn Dodger systems in the 1950s. While at Newton, Bafus was a 3-year football letterman, a 2-year basketball letterman, a 2-year baseball letterman, and a 1-year track letterman. He was all-league and all-state on Newton's first ever Ark Valley football championship team, coached by Curtis Fisher in 1952. He was all-Ark Valley and all-state on the Ravenscroft's 1949 through 1951 great Raider basketball teams. He was the leading scorer his junior and senior years, leading the Raiders to 3 league titles, a state championship, and 2 state runner-up finishes. He earned all-state and all-Ark Valley honors in 1951. Larry played college basketball for the legendary Fall Allen at the University of Kansas. He was a member of the Jayhawk NCAA championship team and the U.S. Olympic basketball team in 1952. He is an architectural artist living in Colorado and has illustrated several Newton landmarks. Larry is accompanied by his wife, Mike. The third inductee, Clem's team from 1947 through 1949. He played center on the 1948 Dream Team, dubbed the best in the country, winning 25 straight games before losing in the state finals. As a junior, he was second-team All-Ark Valley selection. Clay earned first-team All-Ark Valley and All-State honors on the Raiders' 1949 state championship team. He led the Ark Valley in scoring and tied for a high score in the state his senior year. He played in the North-South All-Star game in Murray, Kentucky in 1949 and played basketball at the University of California. Clay is accompanied by his wife, Nancy. Baylor. Lenoy was another of Newton's many multiple sports standouts, lettering 2 years on the gridiron and 2 years for Ravenscroft on the basketball court. He was an All-Ark Valley and All-State selection his senior year on the great 1948 basketball team. The team was the envy of many of the coaches because they were the tallest team in the state. The average height of the first 6 players was 6 feet 4 inches. He played basketball at Bethel College, where he was named to the All-Kansas Conference for 4 years in a row. Lenoy is accompanied by his wife, Mary Esther. Albert is the first Newton wrestler to be inducted. He was Newton's only 3-time state wrestling champion in the years 1960, 61, and 62. He lettered each of those 3 years in wrestling and earned single letters in both football and track. Albert's wrestling career is virtually unparalleled in state history. He won 78 of 81 matches during his career, placing first in 13 out of 15 tournaments. His worst finish in those meets was second. He also went undefeated on the mats for 2.5 years, including a 28-0 record his senior year. He attended Kansas State on a wrestling scholarship. Currently, he is freelance set designer and is very active in the Newton and surrounding communities. Albert is accompanied by his wife, Annie. Dick played on Frank Lindley's legendary 1926 basketball team with fellow Hall of Famers Rusty Cox and Okie Okerberg. The 1926 team won the state title, went undefeated, and played in the National Basketball Tournament. He was an All-Ark Valley and second-team All-State selection his senior year. He played basketball at Southwestern College and then football and basketball at the University of Missouri. Dick is accompanied by his son, Richard. He rewrote the state record book as a hurdler and sprinter on the Raider track teams coached by Curtis Fisher. In 1955, his senior year, he broke the state record in the 220-yard dash, and his 21-second flat time still stands. He broke 3 state records that year, and his high school hurdles record was broken only recently. He also lettered in football his senior year. Henry attended the University of Missouri, where in his senior year he placed 3rd in the NCAA quarter-mile hurdles. He also was a member of the Missouri team in the shuttle hurdle relays that set an American record. Currently, he is a professor in the School of Engineering at the University of Missouri-Rolla. Henry is accompanied by his wife, Bonnie.